Dear patient, good morning. I posted a picture of a patient I saw some months ago, and I said I was going to give details of what happened to the eyes of this patient. Now, this is what happened. If you guys remember, there was a video I posted where I was telling people the story of how palm trees are being harvested in my village. So this patient was actually the person that gave me inspiration to that video. Now, this was what happened. According to this man, he went to the farm or the bush to harvest palm fruit. So while he was on top of the palm trees, some particles from the palm trees or from the palm fruit entered his eyes, and the discomfort from this particle was so unbearable that he had to manage to come down from the palm. When he came down from the palm tree, because he was the only person in the bush, he was struggling to see if he could remove what was in his eyes. And unfortunately, because there was no other person there to help him see whether there's something that was still in his eye or he has removed it. So what he did was that he started looking for one particular leaf that they usually use to treat some eye problems in their village. So which he saw, he took the leaf, squeezed out the water from the leaf, and then he put in his eyes. At some point, he started rubbing his eyes. So because he couldn't continue with the harvesting of the palm fruits, that he went home. Even before he could even tell his family what happened to his eyes, he said that people were already telling him that your eye is too red, what happened to your eye. So he told them what happened. His brother's wife that was breastfeeding brought breast milk and also put in the eyes that it will help, and no, he was having pain. So he said the next day when he went to bed, the next day he couldn't sleep because of the pain. So the pain was so unbearable that in the morning he went to a chemist shop. So when he got to a chemist shop, the chemist, they gave him diclofenac to help ease the pain. So he took the diclofenac. He said even the first night when he slept, that was discharged. The second night when he went to bed, that the eyes got swollen, looking the way it is on the screen. And that was the day he now came to the hospital because he was having severe pain. In fact, as at the time this man came to the hospital, he was crying like a baby. When I mean crying, like he was literally screaming because of the pain he was having. Now the problem now is he has complicated the issue, and this has led to complete loss of vision on this affected eye, because this condition now is medically known as panophthalmitis. Panophthalmitis simply means a vision disease or eye problem that has to do with the inflammation of the eyeball or all the tissues of the eyeball. And when there is an eye problem that leads to inflammation of the important tissues of the eyes, including the cornea, there is a problem. It's usually difficult to manage. Now this is why I'm making this video. Something entered his eye, and the first line of action that he did was he rubbed his eye and he put native traditional medicine, put leaf water. Now this is where the problem is coming from. And I usually tell you people, I think I've made several videos saying, stop